Welcome back to Hardball. Yesterday, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Internal Revenue Service raided Senator Ted Stevens' home in Alaska. Senator Stevens, the longest-serving Republican senator in history, is under federal investigation for his dealings with Bill Allen, founder of Vaco Corporation, an Alaska-based oil field services and engineering company that has been awarded tens of millions of dollars in federal contracts. Melanie Sloan is the executive director of Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. Boy, that's quite a title to hold in this city, responsibility and ethics in Washington, D.C. Senator Ted Stevens, you want him to step down?
Yes, he should step down from his post on the Appropriations Committee. It's highly inappropriate for him to stay on the Appropriations Subcommittee, which oversees the Justice Department's budget when the Justice Department is investigating Senator Stevens.
Well, what about giving the old guy his day in court, Melanie? I mean, you'd step down. I mean, they just knocked on the door on Monday morning, and now you want him to step down? Come on.
Well, it's one thing to have your day in court, and it's another thing to be in charge of the budget of the agency that's investigating you. I think that's inappropriate, and I think most Americans would agree. Over in the House, Alan Mollahan, who's under federal investigation, stepped down from his perch, or he recused himself from his position overseeing the Justice Department budget on the Commerce, Justice, State Appropriations Committee. And many members of the House have also been forced to step down from the Appropriations Committee once they have had their homes raided. So it seems fair that though it's good for the House, should be good for the Senate.
What do you think the chances of that happening are, realistically?
I think right now the Senate hasn't felt the same kind of pressure from corruption charges that members of the House have. But the House Republican Conference got itself into deep trouble in 2006 by ignoring corruption for such a long time. I don't think that the Senate Republicans are going to fail to heed the lessons that the House has learned. I think they'll take the problems of Senator Stevens fairly seriously.
Yeah, but what are his problems? His problems are that the FBI and the IRS came to his home on Monday. Nobody wants that to happen. He hasn't been charged with anything.
That's pretty serious. When the FBI comes to your house and conducts a raid, they're saying that a federal judge issued a search warrant, which means there is probable cause to believe that Senator Stevens was involved in criminal wrongdoing. This scandal also involves his son, former Alaska State Senator Ben Stevens, who has already been named as an unindicted co-conspirator and is likely to be facing indictment himself in the near future. And in fact, also Representative Don Young from Alaska may also find himself involved in this scandal.
What's in the water up there, do you figure, in Alaska?
You know, that's a really good question. It seems that the Alaska...
Maybe it's because it's so removed from the continental United States and media targets, whatever? I don't know.
I think the Alaska delegation has been big on giving earmarks to everybody in Alaska, and they've gotten payback for it, and now that's a chicken coming home to roost.
Well, Senator Stevens still has his day in court coming up, perhaps. Melanie Sloan, thanks very much.